In the hills of Ibanda, Ankole region in western Uganda, Sandra talk show team phoned 12-year-old Fiona Aine Mbabazi, who has been paralyzed all her body and has never walked for the past 2 years. Fiona feels a lot of pain in her private parts and the rest of her body. I used not to be like this, but I was defiled by my father 7 times.
Bakakutera. Yakindi?
Pampanda.
Bakwama.
Isaba kuza noyiri. Isaya yakanta sinzire.
Akakutera sinzire? Akakutera takakwambire?
In the act, he would beat me so badly and promise to kill me if I ever say anything, she said.
Atuwachigamba ninkwita.
Yanshereka.
I tried to find out by asking her what happened, but she never said anything. After taking her to the hospital, we found out that her dad had defiled her, and again, he threatened to kill all of us.
After defiling and crippling his daughter, Fiona's dad took her to her grandma and left her there without saying anything.
Fiona Aine Mbabazi was defiled and then brought to me.
A community woman counselor saw this and gave grandma money to take her to the Mbarara Regional Hospital, where they met Margaret, a nurse who got touched and since then has done all it takes to help young Fiona.
I helped this young girl because her grandmom is very poor. I call upon the rest of the people to help children who face abuse like Fiona.
Okay, I was in Mbarara Hospital, just passing through the hospital, when I heard a story of this girl, that she was defiled by the real father. So I was attached. I decided to go inside the ward and see that girl. When I reached there, I talked with the grandmom to know what happened to the girl. Even the girl was talking for herself. She told me that she was defiled by the real father.
I feel sad at heart, but I can't do anything because I'm too poor to support my girl effectively.
She's paralyzed the whole body. Even the acting part on her body is on her head. The uterus is destroyed because it is supposed to be removed. But they told us that they can't do 2 surgeries on alternating days. So they told us that when they operate the back, even the uterus will be removed. So the backbone was broken. By the time when she was raped, the father was beating her. So the backbone was broken. So after that, we confirmed that she can be well when she's operated.
Pus and blood was coming out of Fiona's private parts. Old grandma didn't know what to do.
She would have died because she was in bad situation. Because at least she got a treatment. Even if there are some medical things they want to do on her life, but at least she got a treatment because the pus was flowing. But at least now it is no longer. But she still needs that operation.
Margaret followed the case and managed to make Fiona's dad pay for his deeds by convicting him.
When I talked with the grand, she told me that it was towards being a year since the time when she was defiled. So I decided to fold the file, and then I went to a doctor's room where I got a doctor who told me what happened. Then, following that treatment, I went to get a doctor who would test the girl. So the medical examination was done. I paid 35 30,500 to pay for medical checkup, to fill the other paper which I got from the police. So when everything was done, that's when we went to arrest the father.
He's currently serving his punishment in Barara Town Regional Prison.
In
my heart, I feel I lost God. The way I suffered taking care of him since childhood and then grows up and defiles his own, I would rather see him dead and get peace at heart. He caused me a lot of trouble taking care of his daughter by myself. Let him just die.
We tried our level best to get Fiona's dad on camera, but the prison warden wouldn't allow us.
That request is 100% impossible.
Okay.
It doesn't happen. A journalist is not allowed to come and interact with the prisoner.
He, however, told us that there are so many similar cases in western region of Uganda.
What happens in this region, you can't find elsewhere in the country.
It's too much.
It is too much. The kind of crime people commit here, you cannot find it anywhere. A case of this nature is not recorded anywhere.
Fiona's mother died of cancer. She also had an older sister who died, and we had rumors that the dad might have defiled her too and was the cause of her death.
She doesn't have a mother. She only has an older brother and her younger sister. Her mother died of cancer.
Fiona currently stays with grandma and her young sister in a small 1 by 1 meter grass-roofed house. They sometimes go without a meal.
They are very poor because you see the house where they are living in, they have no shelter, as you see, they have no food to eat, even where to sleep, they sleep down on the floor. You see the girl is inside, even she has no mattress. We've been trying to help them by bringing food, but of course for us there are some times when we fail. So we're asking for people who can help, those good Samaritans like how I did, to come and help us on their life.
Margaret, a good Samaritan, and at the same time Fiona's nurse, says that to get back her life, Fiona needs surgery on her broken backbone, which made her paralyzed and also remove the uterus. She can never give birth.
This girl is supposed to be taken to the hospital for operation. We need money. We still need money for operation.